Happy Friday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda.
Well, for many years, a doll or a toy of Doc Ock was in my children's toy box. Doc Ock, or otherwise known as Alfred Molina, is joining us on our show today.
Yeah. Also, Dr. Carl, you enlisted the help of Dr. Carl.
I did. It seems that every photo you have, your eyes are closed. Jenna, our social media guru, has gone back through a variety of photographs. Your eyes are closed in nearly all of them. Is there something going on we should know about? Well, ask Dr. Carl.
I think proportionally a lot of people take pictures of me, so it was just going to happen.
Well, how come, though, in those other photos, everyone else's eyes are open?
Well, you
Sonia
haven't seen
Kruger's eyes are open.
You haven't
People
seen
take pictures of her.
You haven't seen all the other pictures, have you?
All the ones that get taken of us, your eyes are closed.
Well, what is it such a big deal with you? Your mouth's always open in our photos. What does that mean?
It's called a smile, Brendan.
Is
you
it?
should try it. TikTok Tucker, we make Christmas crack.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it's reindeer crack. That's something that poor old Santa has to look at on that long night as he's travelling around on his sleigh. I hope I've made it sound too appealing for Santa.
And the pub test, dropping the COVID fines. Does that pass the pub test? Enjoy the podcast.
Everybody
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, you nutface?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
But are you an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Well, hello there, Amanda.
Well, what about that?
I knew it was going to happen.
The Socceroos have beaten Denmark 1-0.
I knew it.
Lots of people got up at 2 o'clock to watch the game. Some may have gone back to bed, you think, or some are going to push through and 11 o'clock need to sleep. When you say you knew it was going to happen, you had no idea.
I knew my boys would do it.
All right, name one.
There's what?
One of the players in the Socceroos.
Look,
Matthew Leckie, I'll give you one.
I don't want to single out. I don't want to single out any player. There's no one player.
Well, name them all then.
Okay, well, there's not enough time.
No, there's not enough time.
I like that guy, the guy with the beard. He's good.
Ryan, is there a guy with a beard?
Yeah,
yes, of course. That's Matthew Leckie, isn't it?
Are you talking about Jedinak?
Jedinak guy, how good's Jedinak?
He doesn't play anymore. So.
That's right, he left. But, they didn't need him to go on with the
So why is this so momentous, Ryan, for Luddites like me or people who only follow the Socceroos every 4 years? This is only the second time we've ever been this far?
Yeah, this is huge. Second time we've made it into the round of 16 since the 2006 golden era for the Socceroos. So, yeah, it's massive.
With Tim Cahill, that was that golden era?
Yeah, we had lots of, Premier League sort of players. And this group, we have... They're more of a team. We don't really have a lot of, top...
show ponies.
Yeah, top players. So it's really interesting because we're definitely the underdogs going through here.
And so what happens next for us? Because Denmark's out now and they're a good football-playing nation.
Yeah, they're great. Usually really good. They did quite well in the Euros, and so they were a bit of a dark horse, so we knocked them out, which is great. So we could get Argentina. That's most likely.
Ooh, they're pretty good, those Argentinians.
Yeah. They've got Messi on their team. He's one of the best players in the world.
But he should tidy up.
Yeah, Poland, could be Poland.
Oh,
or
Poland, they're good.
Saudi Arabia is also an option. So it all depends on what happens this morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're saying also that Tunisia beat France, which was unheard of. And we beat Tunisia. And France beat us, so that shouldn't count now. I'm making that up. Have a recount.
Where do they get all the flares from? A lot of people have the flares. I guess you get them from any sort of boating store, but people let the flares off.
Maybe you buy them at the stadium or they're handed out at the stadium.
You can't buy flares. You're not supposed to let them off.
Do you mean there or here? Australians watching from here?
But people just watching. It's always with the soccer with the flares. They can be dangerous up close.
Oh, particularly corduroy flares.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Dangerous to shipping.
That's a hazard.
Well, I'm glad. That's very exciting news.
This is a
but
great
people
day.
today will be very tired. Ryan, you watched it live, didn't you?
Yeah, I
What
did.
time did it start?
2.
And what time did it finish?
Around 4.
So a lot of people will be going back to bed now for a couple of hours.
Yeah, can I go?
No,
actually?
you can't. No, I'm sorry.
Go,
No,
go back and get into your little bed, mate. Little race car bed.
No, and have dreams.
Have dreams of soccer greatness.
No, you're here for the duration, I'm afraid. We will get you through this, Ryan. We'll get everyone through this morning because it's exciting.
Sure, it's a great. I like success.
Of
I like
course.
winning. It's
Our
great.
boys, they've done very well.
They've done super duper, even without guy with the beard.
Yelmanak.
Yelmanak. Yelmanak.
Even without him.
Action-packed show today. We've got $10,000 up for grabs with the $10,000 question. TikTok Tucker makes its return.
Yeah, a Christmassy one today.
Great. And we can't do anything till we do the Magnificent Seven.
Question 1. What's outlawed in the town in Footloose?
Podcast.
We got a gift, by the way. I just noticed on the desk, little card and a gift for you and a gift for me. I've taken the liberty of opening it.
Who from?
Yeah, this is from Dwayne of Windsor. I purchased these gifts back in 2020 after comments you made about these items, but I always seem to miss sending them before you go on your Christmas break. Thank you for the joy.
2020. Oh, I wonder if it's
Dwayne.
blue cheese or an ice sculpture.
So he got you a copy of It's a Wonderful Life.
Because thank you. That's really nice. Oh, that's lovely.
Have you ever seen that?
Well, you know what? This movie was very important to Sean McAuliffe, and he bought us all when I was on Talking About Your Generation.
So you've seen it?
A copy of it. I still haven't seen it.
Oh.
It's on my list. You know, I've got all these books next to my bed saying I have to do it. This has been, I'm going to watch that this Christmas. I'm going to watch that this Christmas. And Dwayne, thank you. I'm going to watch that this Christmas.
Guaranteed you'll go the blub.
Yeah, okay.
Guaranteed. And you go the blub at the drop of barometric pressure.
That is true.
But you will be weeping like a baby.
Then what is that you're holding in your hand
And
there?
he's got me a Dishmatic Scrubby. These are good. See, it's got the scary
That
part.
does look good. And you put, so it's detergent that you put down there.
Yeah.
But it's got a scrubber on the end.
It's got a scrub. Yeah. That'll make me go the blub as well.
I like to use that on my legs.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, Dwayne.
Let's get into the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say.
Where's your gift?
But it's about getting question 7 right. Adrian in Wilton.
Hello, Adrian.
Hello.
Question 1 for you. What is outlawed in the town in Footloose?
Dancing and rock and roll music.
That's
Dancing.
right.
There'll be no dancing in this town. What group of countries are often referred to as Great Britain?
We're learning this at school.
and Wales and Scotland and just those 3.
Yeah, that's
What's
pretty
the
much
first
it.
one, did you say?
He said Britain,
But that's all right. So
Britain,
England,
UK.
England,
well,
Scotland and Wales.
Yeah.
Question 3. Oh, let's play the not-so-secret sound. Duh. Hey, Adrian, what's this sound? It's me rubbing my legs together. That's why I need that scourer.
Oh, can I hear that again, please?
Adrian.
Hello.
Hello, what is it?
I didn't hear anything.
Really?
Wow.
Are you just hearing white noise?
Where are you living, Adrian?
No need to punish yourself.
And we want our gift too, by the way, Adrian. Jackie's in Ingleburn.
Hello, Jackie.
Good morning.
Have a listen, Jackie. What's that?
Cicadas?
It's
Yes, of course
cicadas.
it's cicadas. The iconic Sun Safe campaign that began as Slip, Slop, Slap has since added what 2 other words to the slogan? Is it A, shade and shirt, B, seek and slide, or C, safe and smart? So now you got Slip, Slop, Slap, and then 2 more.
See?
No, it's not
Safe
safe,
and
and smart.
Slip, Slop, Slap, safe and smart.
No, it's either shade and shirt or seek and slide. Which one is it?
Jam Nation.
The Magnificent Seven, we're at question number 4.
This is going to go to Heather in Wilton. Hello, Heather.
Hi.
The Sun Safe campaign. Do you remember Slip, Slop, Slap? Well, they've added what other 2 words to the slogan? Is it A, shade and shirt, B, seek and slide?
B, seek and slide.
It is.
Yeah.
Seeking shade, sliding on wraparound sunglasses.
Yeah, okay.
Imagine how long they workshop that.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's 3 S's, is it? The old shit, shower and shave.
No. 4 of them. Sham. My dad used to tell us it was shower, shave, and a shampoo.
Also a brand of jewellery. What's the name of the Earth-like habitable moon where the movie Avatar is set?
brand of jewellery as well as the name of the moon in
So
Avatar.
it's another moon from the other one.
Naboo? No, that's
No, Naboo's the OG. Ian's in Kings Langley.
Hi, Ian.
Hi.
So this is a moon, a habitable moon in Avatar. Also, it's a brand of jewellery. Do you know what it's called?
Pandora.
Pandora.
Yep. Santa Marin is the Prime Minister of which country?
She's about to visit Australia. Remember, she was the one who had a couple of parties and things. People were saying she shouldn't be partying. She said, excuse me, I'm in my 30s. I'm allowed to have a party.
She's allowed to have a party.
I think it's Denmark.
No, not Denmark.
Gary's in Marion.
Hi, Gary.
Hello.
Hello, you there?
Gary.
Gary? Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I can hear you now. Sorry, something went wrong with the phone.
Oh,
That's
Gary.
all right, Gary.
Santa Marin is the Prime Minister of which country?
Oh, Pakistan. I don't know.
No. She's in her 30s. She's very attractive, and she recently got in trouble for being at parties where apparently people were taking drugs. And she said, "Drug test
and
me."
there's topless girls there.
Yeah, she
and
said,
everything.
"I haven't taken drugs. I'm in a private residence having a party. Drug test me if you like.
If she
I'm
wants to do
allowed
that-
to do things."
If she wants to get her girlfriends around and do that, I have no beef.
She wasn't doing it with them.
John's in Picton.
Hello, John.
Good morning, how are you?
Very
Great,
well.
John.
Santa Marin is not the Prime Minister of Pakistan. What country is she Prime Minister of?
Finland.
Finland.
Who kicked the winning goal against Denmark this morning in the Socceroos?
Say again.
Matt Pilecki.
Matthew, what about that? How good was that?
And a break here for Riley McGree. It's on for Matthew Leckie. Matthew Leckie cuts back inside. One way, then the other. And he scores for Australia.
And he nutted him.
What's that? Nutty?
When he put the balls between his legs, the other player's legs.
When he was scoring the goal.
Yeah, he nutted him.
But through the goalkeeper's legs.
No, the other player's legs, not even the goalkeeper.
Nuttied. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Nice.
Congratulations to you, John. You've got the jam packets all coming your way. A family pass to Hoyts Cinemas. Book your comfy recliner seats now at hoyts.com.au. A $150 voucher to Lardy Darts, Darlinghurst. Lardy Darts. It's darts, but not as you know it. And Jones Unimanda character choose for you to colour and some state of the pencils. John, anything you'd like to add to this?
Go the Aussies. Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Did you get up early to watch it, John?
No.
No.
I'm going to start early.
So when does this oi, oi, oi kick in?
See, we don't have to get up at 2 o'clock to feel them in our hearts, Brendan. You and I didn't. We feel them in our hearts.
Sure.
Thank you, John.
Maybe we should get Gary of Marion back. I don't know. Pakistan.
No.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Coffee?
Coffee. I need coffee. Extra strong.
All I have is tequila and coffee liqueur.
Make it a double.
Let's have a look at the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1971, John Lennon released Happy Christmas, War is Over in the US. Did you know, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, John Lennon's molar tooth is the most expensive tooth in the world?
Wow.
It was auctioned and bought by a dentist for $50,000.
So he had obviously taken it out and kept it.
The tooth had been in the family of John's former housekeeper, and he gave it to her, Dot, to dispose of sometime between 1964 and 1968.
So his molar came out and he said to the housekeeper, can you get rid of this?
Can you get rid of this?
And she kept it.
Yeah.
And then sold
naturally.
it?
Well, he said, why don't you give it to your daughter, who was a big Beatles fan? But, John's, come on, he can't dispose of a tooth himself.
Did she go through the soap and get the pubes? Which is the title of another song of theirs.
That was some of Ringo Starr's work. His molar is too fragile to be DNA tested to confirm if it belonged to him, but the owner of the Amiga auction house, which listed the item, says it's legit because he had English plumbing as well. Not John Lennon himself. They grew up with it. No fluoride in the water and stuff like that.
No, that's right.
It's a problem. If you don't have the fluoride, you get the.
Well, I grew up in
Queensland. Yeah,
I was 6 when I left Queensland. I had fillings all over the place.
You're drinking sump water up there. Yeah. So anyway.
So we've got a song about teeth today.
A song about Christmas, Amanda.
Jam Nation.
I brought a ghoulie to the table yesterday. Not everyone appreciates a ghoulie on the table. Reminds me of Kath and Kim, where they're talking about, I like to get a nice bottom and put it on the table.
Get your bottom and put it on the table.
Which is glassware.
Yeah.
But anyway, I bought a ghoulie, which was that and I hope I haven't hurt your feelings with it, that, oh my God, I'm just looking at breaking news on our screen. Christine McVie from Fleetwood Mac has passed away.
Just then?
Just then.
How old was Christine McVie?
79.
Oh.
Remember they postponed one of their concert tours because she had cancer?
Well, yeah, that ought to do it.
Oh,
the poor thing.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to send my heartfelt condolences with these words I'm saying now. Oh, will we go back to my ghoulie?
No, maybe we shouldn't. It seems a little bit...
No, we will go back to the ghoulie. I know that you don't like talking about this stuff. But I said yesterday, and we will obviously follow up with the information about Christine McVie. I said yesterday that every photo we have, your eyes are closed.
Not every photo.
Well,
my licence photo.
We have to.
My passport photo.
We have to work really hard to find ones where your eyes aren't closed. And you said, "Oh, that's not really true." And Jenna, our social media guru, has found photo after photo after photo where there's a group shot and your eyes are closed. Look at this one here. This is just an example. Last Thursday,
you've got a handout?
when we were with the choir boys and our whole team. Let's see how many people are in the photo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 15 people in that photo.
Because I'm giving Mark Gable little bunny ears.
We're all laughing, but we're laughing and our eyes are open.
But I'm doing the bunny ears.
Yeah.
You see the bunny ears?
I can see that. But how come everyone else can laugh and have their eyes open?
I'm laughing, I'm going, yeah.
But how do you feel about this information? Because Jenna has found photo after photo.
Sure.
It's indisputable. You've seen the photos.
My sister was around yesterday and she was talking about this and I had this flashback. She said about when we were young, my mother was obsessed with taking pictures of us. But it wasn't just a candid snap.
Because in our generation, that's not normal.
I know. It wasn't a candid snap. It was, okay, everyone gather around. So you'd be doing something. Gather around, let's get a photo. And I just hate it. I really do. And so maybe it's a psychological thing because I figure, you know what I hate is when someone says, can we get a photo? You go, yeah, right, yeah. And then you go, can we get another one? And I go, ooh. I don't like it. Don't like it.
I wonder if it's something medical. Not if there's anything wrong with you.
With the flash or there's not even a flash.
Or the fact that when you open your mouth to smile, something makes your eyes close?
I don't know.
We should get Dr. Carl on.
Dr. Carl would know stuff about this.
Why don't we get Dr. Carl on?
So it could be like a psychological thing from when I was young with my mother rounding us up to get a photo taken.
Or it could be something where when you smile, your eyes automatically close. It could be linked to, how when you look at the sun, you sneeze.
Well, that happens. I sneeze when I look at the sun.
Most of us do, I think.
Does everyone do that?
Do you sneeze when you look at your sun? Well, we'll get Dr. Carl on and see if we can get to the bottom of this. And obviously, we'll give you more information about Christine McVie as it comes to hand.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast. Jonesy and Amanda in the morning. 101.7 WSFM.
Well, we just were given the breaking news that Christine McVie from Fleetwood Mac has passed away, 79 years old. She died peacefully at home. She left Fleetwood Mac after 28 years in 1998, but returned in 2014.
Was it acrimonious?
I don't know, but when she returned, I remember seeing them with one of the last shows with Lindsay Buckingham, I think. Just amazing. And she is extraordinary as a singer, as a songwriter. Her actual name is Christine Perfect. She changed it when she married the Fleetwood Mac bassist John McVie. Why didn't he change his name? Christine and John Perfect.
What a team.
What a team. So she joined the group in 1971. So they've been, Fleetwood Mac has an extraordinary history, but some of their best songs were written and performed by Christine.
And she had great songs like Say You Love Me. She had Don't Stop.
Yep. Don't Stop.
Which Bill Clinton used in his campaign to get him elected.
That's right.
White House.
Don't Stop Shagging. Songbird, one of my favourite songs. Say You Love Me. All of these songs that her beautiful, beautiful voice. Can we play one?
Let's put Don't Stop on.
Let's do it.
Jam Nation.
WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda. Christine McVie from Fleetwood Mac passed away. We just found this news out, age of 79. And you really appreciate her in that song. She wrote that song and she's performing it with Lindsay Buckingham.
She's got a beautiful voice.
What a duo there. Where's Stevie and all of that? Was there Stevie trouble around that time?
When you say around that time, the whole
There was
the
always
history
trouble.
of this band, and that's the stuff that they wrote about too, about their heartbreaks within the band, the breakups, the love, the betrayal. That was all part of the matrix of that band and the songs they wrote about and what it took for them to get up on stage and perform together and tour together after they'd all broken up.
My favourite Christy McVie song would be "Say You Love Me," though. That is a great song.
We'll have to play that one too.
We'll get that on a bit later on. It's 9 to 7, heading for a top of 23 degrees today. Right now it's 18.
Well, does Brendan Jones have a medical issue, or is he irritated that his mother used to take lots of photos of him as a kid? Every single photo we have of him, pretty much, his eyes are closed. We thought we'd go to the source of all science and knowledge, Dr. Karl Kruszelnicki.
I like to call him a font.
The font. Dr. Karl, hello.
Good morning, Dr. Amanda and Dr. Jonesy.
What do you think's going on here, Dr. Karl?
The sun is bright and he doesn't like to look into the sun. And in the old days, you had to stare into the sun because the cameras weren't that good and the film that wasn't that good. And therefore, he's squinting.
But what happens when we're in a studio or just in our studio here where there's no bright lights and it still happens?
That's a law of maximum inconvenience. You spend maybe 10% of your time blinking and you need to then take more photos to find one where he's not blinking. Or maybe he just likes to have his eyes shut. I need to actually do an experiment. And remember, the difference between science and just fooling around is writing it down. So we actually have to take a whole bunch of photos and then write down the results of what we get rather than just getting the mental impression.
Because what happens, though, is, like, I'm looking at one particular photo here. There's 20 people in the photo. Everyone's got their mouths open. Everyone's laughing. Everyone's goofing off. Everyone's eyes are open, except for Jonesy. So we all blink the same amount, but he does it in every photo.
Hang on. How many photos have you checked it out for this?
Well, there's probably about 10 that I can have easy access to where everyone's eyes are open and not Jonesy's.
That's not a bad size. Now, were the photos taken with a flash?
Not all of them. Some were, not all.
Because with a flash, you have something called the photic reflex, where you sneeze whenever the light level around you changes, normally from darker to brighter. That could also be another factor.
Could it be psychological, Dr. Karl? My mother, when I was young, we'd be doing something, whatever we'd be doing, something cool, whatever, playing with our train sets.
Roller skating.
Which is so cool. And then she'd go, okay, let's get a photo of this. And she would kill the mood and gather everyone around. So you could have a conversation, you could be doing anything. And I used to hate that. So part of me, and my sister brought this up yesterday, she said, my brother and I, we used to sit there and just go and close our eyes because we just didn't like getting our photo taken. And I completely forgot about that.
You might have solved it. How much do we charge, Amanda, for this counselling session? We have unveiled this bad truth.
And you know what I often find when they want to take pictures of us, when we have to get professional things taken for billboards and stuff, I don't mind that. But it's when the show's finished and then we've got a guest and they go, like, can we get a photo? And you go, yeah, rightio. And then can we get one more? Can we get one more? And then I go, oh, for God's sake.
But can I say, even the ones we have taken professionally for billboards and things, as you say, let's go through those.
Well, let's
one in
indeed
every
go through
three,
those.
your eyes are closed.
That's not one in every
it's so
three.
true. It is so true. Let's look at our production team who were there on the shoot day. They're nodding their heads.
But Amanda's mouth's open in all the photos, Carl. What does that mean?
These are deep psychological factors, and I think we need to discuss this off-air to try and find out what happened. If we're going down the Freud pathway, everything would be due to sex, but then there are other things we could nowadays related to things like the taste of the mangoes you last had, the colour of the sky, the rain, the people you did or did not vote for. There are so many psychological factors influencing us. It's very difficult to take out just one in isolation.
So it's easy to go down the medical route and say there's something going on.
Well, sometimes there is and sometimes there isn't. This is a deep topic you've discussed. I didn't realise it was so deep.
Yeah,
it's deep.
Well, it is. It is deep. It's deep and it's real. And if you want to have a look at, actually, we've put some photos up on our on our Insta this morning, on our Facebook, our socials. Photo after photo of Jonesy with his eyes closed.
I certainly like going down the medical route with you, Dr. Karl. And Dr. Karl's little book of climate change science is out. Is it still out now for Christmas? That's a great book.
Yeah, we're into our second printing run.
Woo!
Eyes wide open for that.
That's great. Dr. Karl, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's 4 to 7. Maybe we should just get an artist to come in and paint us for our next round of
Maybe what
pictures.
we could do is we paint eyeballs on your eyelids.
Ah, what a great idea.
So your eyes could be closed and no one would know.
That's a win-win for everyone.
Jam Nation. There's a couple of questions that I have to ask you.
I don't answer questions.
Just answer the question, okay?
What's in it for me?
$10,000 reward.
Right here, right now, there is $10,000 for you. All you have to do is answer 10 questions in 60 seconds. You can do this.
We got to question 10 yesterday. Oh, it's getting closer and closer. It's gone off 4 times. It's completely doable.
It's doable.
Let's see if we can do it today.
Chris is in Gosford.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Amanda. How are you?
I'm very
Jamandra,
well.
I like that. That's the next level of our show.
Siamese twins. Well, 10 questions, 60 seconds. If you hesitate or you're wrong, you're out and someone takes your place. But Chris, you ready to give it a shot?
Sure am.
All right, Chris, good luck. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Question 1. What type of animal does Santa travel around with?
Reindeer.
Question 2. The Age is a newspaper in which Australian state?
Victoria.
Question 3. A dish consisting of turkey, duck and chicken is called what?
Turducken.
Question 4. What company created the iPad?
Apple.
Question 5. Xi Jinping is the leader of which country?
China.
Question 6. Who won the men's 2022 Ashes series?
Andrews and Silverdale.
Who won the men's 2022 Ashes series?
England.
Belinda's in Greystones.
Who won the men's 2022 Ashes series?
New Zealand.
Chris is in Cogra.
Who won the men's 2022 Ashes series?
Australia.
Question 7. Lurpak is a brand of what?
Butter.
Question 8. Who is Hugh Jackman's wife?
Emily's in St Mary's.
Who is Hugh Jackman's wife?
Deborah Lee Furness.
Question 9. What river runs through London?
The Thames.
Question 10. Who discovered penicillin?
Australia.
No, no. It was Alexander Fleming. Oh, whoa. What about that?
It was the Ashes series that brought everyone unstuck today.
There would have been a time you just would have said, you presumed it was Australia.
You know, people knew Turducken, some of the things I thought, I'm not sure, and bang, it was that one. Oh, this is an exhausting competition.
You're going to have a Bex and a lie
There's
down.
more flatulence from me in this room during this competition.
It smells like a Turducken in here.
I know. I'm going to have to ducken out.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
So, a woman has said, that's it, I'm returning my children's Christmas presents.
Is she the Grinch?
No, she did it because her daughter was snooping.
Yeah.
Found her notebook with a list of all the things she'd purchased. She put this to Mumsnet.
Ugh.
I know you're not a fan of Mumsnet, saying that she's going to return all the presents. Her husband said that's taking it too far because it's natural for kids to snoop.
Of course it is.
It's disappointing when you snoop and you see stuff. You've ruined the surprise already for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't help myself. You know, I see a sign saying wet paint, I have to touch it. You know, don't touch, it's hot, I have to touch it. Knowing that the cupboard may have things in it, I used to rifle through the cupboard and I'd find things and I'd always be disappointed. And I think, great, now I've got a month to be really disappointed rather than just on one day.
Well, why did you go snooping then?
But I couldn't help myself. Were you a snoop?
Yeah, a little bit. My dad used to make us, in the 70s, you just didn't have the stuff that you can get.
Well, that's the thing. You got one, and I know old people of our age bang on. You got one present for Christmas, you got one for your birthday. So if it was a dud, it was horrendous.
I remember one time he was building my sister a doll's house. And he's in the garage, seemed to be working away with his tongue poking out, sawing stuff. And I said, what's that? And he said, it's a speaker box. And I said, well, it seems a bit odd. It's like a triangular shape because this was the roof of the doll's house. I said, that's a strange shape. And he says, well, just, mate, stop asking
Mind your own
questions.
business.
What are you, a cop? Stop asking questions. So it was that sort of stuff.
You didn't blab to your sister?
No. I lost interest.
Because it wasn't for you?
Because it wasn't for me. So those sort of things.
Yeah. Well, let's look at this because snooping can happen from all sides. Are you a parent and the kid is snooped? Are you a kid and you snooped and wrecked it? Have you tried to hide stuff thinking brilliantly successfully and it just didn't happen? Tales of the Snoop.
Tales of the Snoop. Tribal drum will beat for this. Imagine about a Snoop Dogg's house. Everyone's snooping.
Tales of the Snoop.
Jam Nation.
Tribal drum is beating for Tales of the Snoop. A woman has taken to Mumsnet to say, am I wrong, in that her daughter was snooping, found the notebook that had all the Christmas presents written in it. So the mother said, that's it, I'm taking them back. And the father said, don't do that. That's what kids do. They snoop.
That's what kids do. And what mother is writing down the Christmas presents in a notebook?
Well, I think you do. You write down what you've got or else you forget.
Has she actually even bought the presents?
She'd bought the presents.
So
the daughter had found an old notebook.
Lainey is with us.
Hello, Lainey.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Very well. Were you the snooper or the snoopy?
I was the Snoop. I went searching.
Right. What happened?
I went searching, and what I did, I went into my parents' room and searched and was looking in the bottom of the wardrobe thinking that the Christmas presents would be hidden in there. But what I actually found, and at that time my mum was studying to be a nurse, I found a book on the human anatomy. I was only in 6th class, and when I went through it, I was absolutely horrified at what I had seen. I wasn't taught the birds about the birds and the bees yet, so you can imagine how much it scarred me. I was just absolutely horrified. But as it turned out, my Christmas present wouldn't have been hidden in the wardrobe. My dad made me a cradle. I was in 6th class, about to go into high school. He made me a doll's cradle. It's not something you can go and tell and brag about when you go to high school. Oh, what did you get for presents for Christmas? Oh, I got clothes.
It's so hard when the girl next door to me, Carol, who was my best friend, would have such better presents than me. I'd be so excited for Christmas, and then it was so hard having to see what she got.
Didn't you get a pillow one year?
No, my brother did. Mum, my brother once got a butterfly net. You know, Mum would think, oh, that's funny. No, that's interesting. And we go, no, it's not.
No, it's not a butterfly net. No, it's not. Did he catch anything with it?
No, just a whole lot of anger.
Thanks, Lainey.
Thank you, Lainey.
Olivia's with us.
Hello, Olivia.
Hello.
Were you the snooper? Did you go snooping?
I did. I went snooping through my mum's wardrobe for birthday presents one year and couldn't find anything, so moved on to my dad's wardrobe and found a photo of him married to someone else.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So what happened? Did you ask them about this or did you keep it a secret?
I kept it a secret. I was a bit of a shock, and I thought, I'll only give myself away by, saying photo. And about 3 or 4 days later, I approached Mum and said, Mum, I was looking for some socks in Dad's wardrobe, and I found a photo of him with another woman on a wedding day. Did Dad have a sister? And Mum looked at me and went, oh, no, that's your dad's first wife.
Wow.
Imagine if she said, well, I didn't know about that either.
Yeah, or how dare you wear those socks? I can see why at the time you thought, I don't want to get in trouble, so I can't mention this. You had to process how you're going to get around that bit.
You've got to be kids. You've got to be careful snooping through your parents' wardrobe. I'll just say.
I might just go home and hide some things. I've just realised.
Well, there's a world of stuff that you might find in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Good morning.
Wow, what a day.
Shut up and turn the radio on.
Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
My favourite internet site, Mumsnet, has come to our attention today.
Yes, a woman has said that she wanted to return her children's Christmas presents, her daughters, because her daughter had snooped and had found a notebook with all the presents listed in it. Her husband said, don't be stupid. All kids are going to snoop.
Of course they're going to snoop.
And it's a disappointment for yourself when you snoop, as I know. I mean, that's punishment enough, is that you find your presents and go, oh, no.
But also you might be opening a Pandora's box.
As we've just heard, photos of your dad married to somebody else.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
There could be some weird stuff in there. I've noticed, anecdotally, largely women are calling through on this.
Do you think boys don't snoop?
Yeah, I believe that.
It's probably more girls that do the snooping. Maybe that's true.
Tribal Drama's beating Tales of the Snoop.
Lorraine, hello.
Hi, Amanda. Hi, Jonesy.
Lorraine.
Did you go snooping?
Yes, I did. When I was much younger, we lived in a very small house, so there weren't a lot of hiding spots, and I used to go snooping every year, and I would always find my Christmas presents. And one year, I looked everywhere, couldn't find a present. And a couple of weeks after Christmas, my brother, who's 8 years older than me, told me that my parents had hidden my presents under my bed.
Oh,
under your own bed.
So that's the only place you hadn't looked was under your own bed.
Exactly.
That's brilliant.
Under my bed.
That's hilarious.
That is genius.
That is genius.
That's why that's where they should hide the crown jewels.
Under the Queen's bed.
Well, the King's bed in these days.
That's right.
Thanks, Lorraine.
That's great.
Sarah has joined us.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Were you snooping?
Oh, yes. My sister and I, we were snooping about 40 years ago for Christmas presents in my parents' wardrobe. And up the top in the wardrobe, I don't know, a long time ago, you had a separate section up the top.
Yeah. Yes.
And
that's where I snoop.
We found a sex toy and naughty magazines.
Oh.
and we looked through them, actually.
Of course.
We looked through them. We very graphic. We were gobsmacked. We took the toys out and had a look at them and turned them on and wondering what they were. Oh, my God, like it was... Because we're naive, we're only like 12 and 13 or something and amazed and, put them all back where we found them, but we'd often go back.
Just to have a look. It's the most exciting thing ever to see it. Luckily you didn't get it for Christmas. It wasn't your Christmas present.
To see if they were still there.
Seeing your parents in a different light.
And you would imagine the dinner table. Mum and Dad just sitting there.
Having no idea why the two of you were sniggering.
Chops and 3 veg.
See,
I
don't
know, but we didn't
snoop.
tell the younger 2 sisters, though.
No, you can't do that. No, you keep your pie hole shut.
Don't snoop.
Don't snoop.
Don't snoop.
Jam Nation.
Time to go down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. And today, dropping the COVID fines. Does this pass the pub test?
Well, there was one case in particular where a man's fine was overturned. This is a man called Rowan Pank. He was fined in August 2021 for sitting in a park a kilometre from his home, taking a short break from exercising. And he was fined. That one has been overturned, as have a variety of other ones where they've said the ruling was too vague or the circumstances can't be verified enough. And yet there's still thousands and thousands, 30,000 other fines that are still in place. And some people are saying, why don't we there's pressure
to drop
all of them. But how do you feel? There's a difference between sitting on a park bench next door to your home for 5 minutes while you're exercising to going to your holiday house where people were told you can't leave a certain kilometre radius around your home. Maybe you obeyed all the rules and you're now thinking, well, hang on, I did all the right stuff. The people who live next door to me didn't do any of that, and now their fines might be dropped as well.
There was tales of people, saying, they've got to go and check on their farm out at, past the Blue Mountains, and they've got trail bikes and all sorts of cool stuff loaded on the back of the trailer.
Checking out the farm.
Just checking out the farm. You would probably think, well, that's pretty unfair, isn't it?
Well, some of these ones are vague, and that's absolutely fair enough, but should there be pressure to drop further ones if people, and it's a strange thing to look back now at the times we were in, but if you were a complete law abider and you gave up all your freedoms, how do you feel about this? So, dropping the COVID fines, does it pass the pub test?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Well, our next guest is usually trying to kill Peter Parker in the wildly successful Spider-Man movies as Doc Ock, Dr. Otto Gunther Octavius. Well, now, Alfred Molina is starring in a new series, 3 Pines, and he's one of the good guys.
It looks great.
To tell us more, hello, Alfred Molina.
Hello.
Hello.
It's so nice to actually see you in the flesh because for many years I had a doll of you.
You can see me?
We can see you. We can see you,
hi.
fleshish. But so nice to see you. I had a doll in our house of you, of Doc Ock. It was in the toy box for many, many years. And your arms...
I wasn't sure where that was going to go.
Not a voodoo doll, you were quite safe. And the vest, your doll had a vest, and when you took the vest off, the arms came off, and then you were just Dr. Octavius. So you were good guy, bad guy, all in one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You know, the nice thing about that doll is that it wasn't very accurate because for the first time, that doll gave me cheekbones and a six-pack, neither of which I've ever possessed.
Go with it.
I was very flattered by that particular doll.
Well, on the weekend I was watching Raiders of the Lost Ark and I didn't realise that you're in the opening scenes in Raiders of the Lost Ark, the guy that gets speared in the head.
That's right. That was my first movie.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was 20. How old was I? 25 or something like that. And my then partner was pregnant with our daughter, and I was working in the theatre in London on like literally union basic. I was at next to nothing, and this movie comes along, and they paid me £1,000 for 2 weeks' work. I was like happy as a pig in shit. I can't tell you, it was amazing. And this was like those days. This was like 1980.
Yeah.
£1,000 was a nice chunk of change for 2 weeks' work. And I've thanked Steven Spielberg publicly and privately for that. It was the start of everything for me. So I have a very fond memory and very fond connections with that movie.
And then the makeup was it? Well, obviously there was a prosthetic head that got speared through.
No.
It was
so method.
Yeah, we did this. They made a plaster cast of my whole body because they weren't quite sure how much of it they were going to use. And this was in the days before. Now they use this special epoxy thing, which is very light. It's the same sort of thing that they use to make dental imprints. But in those days, it was papier-mâché. It was like literally strips of paper covered in kind of this gloopy sort of stuff. And when it dried, it weighed a ton. And and when they did your face, it was the most horrible feeling because you really felt like you were kind of, your face was being squashed, and they put 2 straws up your nose so you could breathe. And it took all day. It was the most horrible experience. It took all day. But, I braved it out, but I hated it. But now it's like, it takes about 10 minutes now.
It's amazing. And look at now you're doing Three Pines, which is fantastic.
It is brilliant. Tell us about your character in Three Pines.
Well, my head doesn't get cut off in this one.
No.
Not yet anyway.
Wow.
No, it's Three Pines. It's as I'm sure you know, it's based on a series of books by Louise Penny. And, this is a writer with a global reach. I mean, I think her books have been translated into like 12 languages, maybe more. It was, this came along at a time when, at the right time for me personally, but also at a time when, we are going through or seem to be going through a kind of golden age of TV, as movies become more and more bifurcated, as it were. You're either making big tentpole movies that cost $300 million to make, or you're making small little independent films that 10 people in a garage see. And there's this huge vacuum, and it's being filled by incredibly talented people. When you think Martin Scorsese's making television films, and you think, well, there's an amazing amount of talent now involved in TV. I remember a time when TV was where actors went to die, where careers went to die. It was rather frowned upon and not taken very seriously.
Well, I heard a promo the other day and it said Sylvester Stallone in his first major TV role. And there was a time there was a time it used to be reversed around. It used to be, Sylvester Stallone in his first movie role. That was the big thing.
That's right. And I think it's not just a testament to the quality of the work that's going on in TV. It's also, I think what's happened is that there's an acceptance now that work on television is a valid art form, and also when you think about it, I don't know about you guys, but for a lot of people, your TV screen is pretty big now. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
People have got surround sound, and so watching TV is in itself much more of a cinematic experience, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, our viewing habits are very different. I think that's playing out here too. Well, this looks absolutely incredible, and I'm hoping this is the first of many of these books that then make it to the screen.
I hope so too. This could be my pension.
This could be without any paper mache or plaster of Paris or anything.
Just put the straws up your nose for fun.
No extracurricular activities involved.
There's no dicking around. It's just happening.
You said it, not me.
Well, we want to see more of it. It's fantastic. Three Pines is streaming December 2nd on Amazon Prime Video. Alfred Molina, thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're most welcome. Thanks for the interest. I appreciate it.
Nice to talk to you. Thank you.
Take care.
Jam Nation.
I want you to get up right now.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy Demand Arms for the pub test today. Dropping the COVID fines. Does it pass the pub test? It almost seems funny how we went through all that.
And the things we were fined for, the government has withdrawn more than half the infringements issued over our New South Wales COVID restrictions. Many of them were wishy-washy. People didn't know the rules. There's some call to maybe drop them all. The people who are still being fined and haven't been told that theirs have been dropped will still have to pay, because there were some people who deliberately flouted it. They went away to their holiday homes without permission.
Without a care in the world.
That's right. And so while some people are trying to do the right thing, that was also going on. So how do you feel about them all?
Well, this lady in the newspaper, single mum, she lived in Marrickville. Her boyfriend lived in the Canterbury Bankstown LGA. Remember LGAs?
Yeah, it was the first time we've ever heard of the LGAs.
LGAs. And she went and bought fish and chips with him because they were like literally 100 metres apart from each other. And then she was told that she would be able to, and then she got a $1,000 fine. So she's been sitting on that fine, and it's caused her some stress.
Imagine policing all of that stuff.
But you were told that, it just seemed odd. There was a lot of rules. People down at the beach standing by themselves. But then at the same time, people can't see their loved ones in hospital.
That's right. I don't want to give the impression that all the restrictions have been dropped, or if you got a fine, everyone's fine now. There are still fines in place, but a lot of them are being dropped and people are being reimbursed if they've already paid the fines. So how do you feel dropping a variety of the COVID fines? Does it pass the pub test?
No, it does not. These people flouted the law and they put lives in danger, and no, dropping those fines does not pass the pub test.
As Amanda's been saying, if you're within your radius, sitting down on a park bench, wipe that one. But the ones that were travelling out of the areas that weren't, what gives them the right to try and spread this disease on all the other people that were doing the right thing in their own area? It's ridiculous. People are just so selfish.
I don't really think they should have been fined in the first place because of the fact that everybody was encouraged to get out and get fresh air at least part of the time.
No, it doesn't. Everybody else had to do the right thing and these people broke the rules. They should have to pay the fines.
My father was in palliative care and I wasn't able to go and see him. I saw him once, and I find it offensive that they can impose rules and laws on one set of people and then just drop when it suits them.
Yeah, I think it does because, bad rules don't make for compliance to then be good, We
had people across the road that kept on, they had their family, they were in and out, they had multiple people there all the time. You did the wrong thing, you got caught, suck it up and pay your fine.
My dad passed away during all that happening, and my brother and my sister weren't allowed to leave Sydney, so they weren't allowed to see him. They couldn't say their goodbyes. So, no, I don't think people should be getting off, especially as we all know that there were people who did flout.
A lot of emotion in all of those calls.
A lot of emotion in those calls.
Wow.
Thank you.
Still very close to the surface, isn't it?
Podcast.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad duck of that.
Just fall off the bone. That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
TikTok Tucker, this is where we take food from TikTok and we make it and eat it.
And see if we like it. Today we're making reindeer crack. Obviously that's what Santa has to look at all night from where he's positioned on the sleigh. But this is something I think Americans do. It might be their version of nuts and bolts. But this is a sweet thing. Remember nuts and bolts? Mum had it. It was nuts and Nutrigrain.
And nuts.
Nuts, and it was also like you'd put
Chalk?
some... No. There would curry powder, Indian curry powder. Delicious. Well, this is reindeer crack, and I've just been grazing on all the ingredients because this is the stuff you need. Pretzels, M&Ms, cereal.
What sort of cereal?
Well, this I've gone with Uncle Toby's Squares.
What are they?
It's this little, like Chex. Remember we used to have Chex or something? Wet Chex?
Can I try one?
That's not right, is it?
Not wet Chex.
What's that?
I think that's something you get after a big night out.
Oh, it's a condom, I think. I knew it sounded familiar.
Don't Google it, Ryan.
Don't Google it, Ryan. Actually, can you Google it so I don't say it again?
Wet Chex.
But these are like little Chex, little squares.
They're doing it on Kyle and Jackie.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah, it is a condom.
Okay, well, don't put those in.
Don't put
too
those
chewy. Too chewy. So, and Rolo's chocolates. We've got M&Ms, we've got marshmallows, we've got pretzels, we've got all of that.
So what happens?
And some melted white chocolate.
Oh.
So what we do, I've got my bowl here.
When did you melt that chocolate?
Just before. I melted it in the microwave. So we're going to put in some of these Chex, the squares they're called.
Yep. That's a liberal amount?
It's a liberal amount because you need to fill this bowl up 3/4.
Yep.
So I've got that. I've got pretzels. Oh, yum.
Yep.
I've got marshmallows. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the
Supermodels
marshmallows.
eat marshmallows. You know what they do? They freeze them and eat them as a snack.
Because
or
you
a
know a
meal.
lot of supermodels.
I do.
I'm going to go now with some M&Ms. I'm pouring M&Ms on the top here.
Yep.
Might as well put all those. And some Rolos.
What are Rolos?
That's these things. They're like caramel squares. Caramello bears, but in the shape of a...
Square.
Yeah.
But they're Rolos.
Yeah. I haven't come up with the name or manufactured them myself, so I can't answer you with your queries.
So tense.
Because who questions a Rolo? Just put them in. It's chocolate. Who isn't excited to see it?
You just
All right.
get so razzed.
What happens now, though? We've put all that in. I pour the white chocolate over the top.
You haven't really...
I have melted it.
You haven't mixed it.
I'm about to mix it in. Okay, ready? We do the way.
Okay.
Pour the white chocolate
Yep.
and I mixy.
Oh, that looks...
Colourful. It does look colourful. You know, this is going to be
You got to get down to
very-
the bottom.
Okay, Brendan, let's get down to the bottom. So let me just give it one more mix here like that. I think you're right. I'm supposed to pre-mix the dry ingredients.
Yeah. Well,
So,
can we have that for the record? Amanda noted that I was right.
as if it's going to make a difference. All right, I think that's mixed enough. What do you think?
When on MasterChef, they talk about doing it with love and all that sort of stuff. What
Not
do you
in
do?
here. I do it with pure anger and hatred.
It seems to be
So what happens now?
Yeah,
with
what
my
happens now,
microphone?
Mum?
I've put some baking paper
Yep.
onto a
And you've
Christmassy
got a
dish.
Christmassy dish.
I do, and now I put this in.
Here comes the crack. Oh, goodness.
You're bending over. Pour it on.
Yep.
And what happens is you're going to love this bit because it looks like a reindeer has vomited. You're going to love this bit because we leave it now to congeal.
Oh, no.
Only for a few minutes. When we come back,
righto.
we will, because this by then will be a bit stickier, and you just eat it either with your fingers or a spoon. You're going to hate that part.
Okay.
So here we are. This is not Santa's crack, reindeer crack.
Don't refer to Mrs. Claus like that.
And we'll see it congeal slightly, and we'll taste it
Okay.
and see if we get diabetes, shall we?
Jam Nation.
You hungry?
Starving.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad tucker, though.
Fall off the bone. That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
TikTok Tucker or where Amanda gets cranky.
You know, you ask the most ridiculous things. It's been a tough year of TikTok Tucker because you poke me like I'm a...
poke you.
And if you poke a spider, you're going to get me to react like a spider.
But you always blow up at the littlest things. Like, I remember in the past I've asked you just innocuous questions and you fly off the handle.
So?
Have you ever made burgers in a commercial capacity before? Like, did you ever work at McDonald's or...
No. Have you?
No.
No. Well, let's just fill the time discussing that, shall we? All right. So, how long have you known me? You know I haven't worked
I thought you might have-
cooked burgers in a commercial capacity.
So there was that time? Or the other
There were
time?
others.
Where you accused me of not listening? Can you bake these if you wanted?
I just said it. Are you joking? I just said you can't bake these. Okay. Well, this looks good. It looks
Obviously
like
two
one
different
enormous
things.
cookie. But here's a serving plate. I'm going to roll them into some balls.
Yep.
All right, Brendan.
Well, it looks like an unbaked cookie.
Yeah, that's what I've just said. Are you for real?
You just get jazzed. I don't know why.
Well, are you ready to eat today's?
Today's is called reindeer crack.
Reindeer crack. Tell you what, it looks pretty impressive.
Tell us about the method.
Oh, I'll tell you about the method. So I got pretzels, M&Ms, some cereal, just unflavoured, like wheat checks kind of cereal.
Yep, there are Uncle Toby's
Squares. We've used those today.
And
marshmallows, Rolos, a pack, and then you melt white chocolate over the top. We've just let it sit here. Maybe if you put it in the fridge, it might be different. But look at this. It's actually congealed a bit.
Yep.
All I need to do now is, because there's not enough sugar in it, is to put some icing sugar over the top. Like this is like little snow. Look at that, reindeer crack. I think, as I said, the Americans love this stuff, and it looks quite nice.
The Americans love diabetes as well.
Well, why don't we take a spoon, or you can use your fingers and dig on in, Brendan, and tell me what you think of reindeer crack.
Can you just bring it over here?
Sure.
Thank you. Sorry, I was off mic there for a minute.
Oh, let's be professional. Talk about the scaffolding.
Wow, it's really It's really firm, your crack.
Get all the sweetie bits in.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, okay. Now take a big bite.
I'm holding it up to the studio camera.
Is it overly sweet or good sweet? Toot sweet.
You know, not that bad.
Well, how can it's not going to be bad because look at what's in it. It's bad for you, sure.
It can't be good for you, but
does it taste nice?
Yeah,
a good combination of flavours?
Yeah, it's really
Because as I said, in Australia we have nuts and bolts, which isn't sweet. It's like a curry powder with all these pretzels and things. Let me have a little bit of a tasty taste.
I reckon if you were to do it again, you'd do it a bit better.
Why?
Probably not.
Well, what would be better?
Well, I wouldn't put as many.
What?
The base ingredients, the squares.
I think that's delicious.
It's very nice.
That is
very nice.
Very nice. We will put this recipe on our socials today. Reindeer cracks.
It's a success.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad tucker, though.
Just fall off the bone. That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
It's made these boring wheat things very nice.
Just add sugar. Who would have thought?
Who knew? Add some melted chocolate.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
What's for breakfast?
Oh, there's egg and bacon, sausage and spam.
And a mug of dark beer to wash it down.
This is the time of giving. Australia's Assistant Minister for Charities, though, has been accused of being a Christmas Grinch after he appeared to donate a cheese board to the Kmart wishing tree for needy kids at Parliament House. You know the Kmart wishing tree? It's
yes,
a great
of course. And a whole lot of politicians and various other people turned up yesterday to hand over things to put under the tree.
Take along those little ball things that you put the circles in and all that sort
Well, I
of stuff.
think you nominate how old the kid is on the front. There's bits of Lego I can see in some of the photos here. So it was unusual that he bought a cheese board. As an
Andrew
adult,
Lee, yes.
As an adult, you'd love to get a cheese board, but this was for disadvantaged children.
Yeah, if I was a disadvantaged kid, I'd be fanging for a cheese board. Something to chop up me blue vein on or...
Oh, Mum, can you get some Edam when you're out at the shop?
When you finish with the ice pipe, Mum, can I have some Stilton on my
Brendan.
board?
Families are struggling. They don't have to be drug addicts to be struggling. That's what I'm going to put under the tree.
Okay, just make me look terrible.
I know. Well, it's that's the thing. So many families are struggling, and that's what this tree is all about, and that's what getting a toy is all about.
Actually,
so not so much a cheese board.
If you were is the ultimate kids game at the moment under the tree?
Oh, like a little handheld Nintendo-y
Because I love that camera. I'm going to go and do that.
Yeah.
But like, what's a
You're waving your arms. Do you mean like a board game?
If I was a little like Mousetrap, you know.
Hungry Hippos.
Hungry Hippos.
It's Boggle where you go boonk.
Do they still make that?
I don't know. Do they?
I'm going to do that.
Remember you used to threaten to make your children PlayStations out of wood?
I did. I'd made a PlayStation out of wood.
How'd that go?
Wouldn't go. That's not even a joke.
And you always threatened your daughter that and one year you did it. You put a bag of coal under the tree.
A bag of heat beads under the tree because she was so naughty. Romney was so naughty, and I said, you know what you're going to get for Christmas? You're going to get a bag of coal. And she said, I don't care. I don't care about you or what you say. And I went, right, we'll see what happens on Christmas. And on Christmas Eve, you know, there was a bag of heat beads. I'd written Romney with a little card and put a little bow. And my wife said,
Your wife said, please don't do that.
My wife said she wouldn't let him. And we were tugging the bag of coal. I said, come on, it's
Wouldn't
funny.
it be
It's
hilarious
funny.
if it split open?
Split everywhere.
That'd serve you right.
These days, coal's worth a fortune, though. So
Okay, well, maybe I'll buy some for you.
I'd like a bag of coal.
Well, this is a perfect introduction to what we're going to be doing next, which is re-Giftmas. Did you get a terrible present and you'd like to get a $1,000 Bingley gift card in return? We'll do it next.
Jam Nation.
Merry Re-Giftmas!
You are so thoughtful.
All this week, we're giving you a chance to re-gift those terrible Christmas gifts you've received over the years, and you can trade up to a $1,000 Bingley voucher to treat yourself to something nice.
Maybe you're an 8-year-old and you got a cheese board.
Maybe you did. And you're lactose intolerant and can't have any cheese. Well, to tell us about your bad Christmas gift, just go to wsfm.com.au. Laura emailed us. I'd like to re-gift a bacon air freshener. I'm a vegan.
Oh, I believe it's Lara.
What did I say?
You said Laura.
Oh, I do apologise. So Lara got a bacon air freshener even though she's a vegan.
Lara?
Hello, Lara.
Good morning, guys. How are you? Love the show.
We love you, Lara. Is it true, though, that bacon is the gateway protein for the vegan and vegetarian world?
Oh, it was the foulest thing. It's not good for a vegan to receive anything bacon.
Yeah.
But it didn't get you over the line, is what I'm saying.
Are you saying it didn't make her think I'm going to have some bacon?
Because a lot of people say that if you're going to get back onto eating animals,
it'll be bacon
it's going to be bacon that's going to do it.
Not for me. Let's
Good.
just say hard no.
And who gave it to you?
My son's girlfriend clearly doesn't like me. I've been a vegan for 10 years. They know.
Son's girlfriend. What's going on there?
Well, look, let's regift that. Let's move that along.
You can speculate that on Christmas Day. Is she in the picture still?
She is. Let's just say I wish she wasn't. It's just another issue, but she is. And she's coming to Christmas this year. So boy, I look forward to her gift.
Well, maybe you could buy a cattle prod with your Bingley gift card for $1,000.
Clearly she listens to another station. Yes, congratulations. You've got a $1,000 Bingley gift card, Lara.
Oh, thank you, guys. Merry Christmas.
And to
Merry
you.
Christmas to you.
Shop Bingley's Christmas gift guide, available online and in-store. Christmas shopping just got easier with Bingley. Better living every day.
We'll do it again tomorrow.
Jam Nation.
Jonesy and Amanda in the morning. 101.7 WSFM.
Well, earlier on the show today, we got the breaking news. Christine McVie, Fleetwood Mac singer-songwriter, died at the age of 79.
I saw her with the band while Lindsay Buckingham was still with them. That was the last tour I saw. And because she's not one of the big showy ones of the band, but she's so charismatic. She's a brilliant songwriter, a brilliant singer, and her blue eyes just shine out from the stage. She is incredible.
And she was an amazing performer.
The family statement said, "We would like everyone to keep Christine in their hearts and remember the life of an incredible human being and revered musician who was loved universally." And that's what we will do.
Got such a sweet, sweet voice as well. And this is one of my favourite Christine McVie songs from Fleetwood Mac, Say You Love Me. It's 9 to 9, WSFM.
Jam Nation. Podcast.
Fleetwood Mac and Christine McVie. We learnt today that she passed away at the age of 79. I love that song. She had such a sweet voice.
And she was such a prolific songwriter too.
She had like Songbird. She had that.
This is my favourite, I think. Oh, beautiful.
You Make Lovin' Fun. One that doesn't get much airplay was this one, Over My Head.
You can take me to paradise. And then again, you can be cold as ice. I'm over my head.
Oh,
love it.
What about Little Lies?
If I could turn the page in time, then I'd rearrange just a day or two.
Oh.
Stevie on Backup Sinus. Rest in peace, Christine McVie. It's 4 to 9.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the goodies get together.
We have finalist number 4. Someone tomorrow, we'll have another finalist, but someone's going to win $20,000 and a year's supply of chocolate from Darryl Lee.
Today, it's Mel from Thornley. Do you remember her ghoulie was her husband stirring the tea?
I love my husband, I do. I want to die in his arms. I love him. But if I have to listen to him stir his tea one more time, I'm going to lose it. I really am. Ta-ting, 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 ta-ting. Ta-ting, 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 ta-ting. And then when you think it's all over, ta-ting, 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 ta-ting. Honestly, the sound of it drives me crazy. That's my ghoulie.
Because you just finished. You think it's finished. You think it's over.
Ta-ting, 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 ta-ting.
And then it's there.
Well, now you're torturing us with it. So,
what?
Mel, you are finalist.
Ta-ting, ta-ting,
okay.
ta-ting, ta-ting.
Stir that thing. Finalist number 4. Tomorrow we will have a winner.
Tomorrow's the day. Good luck. It is 3 to 9.
Our favourite caller, email, or Facebook friend wins a VIP experience to Van Gogh Alive. You get exhibition tickets, you get food, drinks, merchandise. Experience Van Gogh Alive this summer. You can book your tickets at Van Gogh Alive online.
You also get the Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and fridge magnet with our little dolly heads.
Our early morning trivia quiz, the Magnificent 7, always brings out the best in our listeners. Now, Gary from Mariong, he was confused at the beginning and then he got stuck on question number 6.
Gary's in Mariong.
Hi, Gary.
You.
Hello.
Hello, you there?
Gary.
Gary, hello.
Hello. Sorry, I can hear you now. Sorry, something went wrong with the phone.
Oh,
That's
Gary.
all right.
Sanna Marin is the Prime Minister of which country?
Oh, Pakistan. I don't know.
No.
Gary, you rang us.
Yeah,
It's not like we got you out of bed and said answer these questions.
Sanna Marin is from Finland, by the way.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Ugly Phil's up next with WSFM's box office.
We'll be back from 6 tonight for Jam Nation.
We'll see you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, dear, from your eye.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.